Konnichiwa minasan, Animated Dreams here with an unboxing video of freeing 1/4 scale Hatsune Miku. This figure was big. I really had a blast putting this figure together, and I want to show you what this figure has. And it was just a big box for sure. Um, but pretty soon here I'll show you what this figure has and all the details of what it looks like. So the first thing you'll see when you open this is the instruction manual. The instruction manual will show you where to put the ponytails into her head and which pegs go into the feet to the base. The base is white, pretty big. It's an oval shape, and the base for the right leg actually is 2 pegs, and for the left leg is 1 peg. And here are the ponytails, and damn, were these detailed so nicely. I couldn't help but see the sculpt on each strand of her hair, the colorization, and just the sheer size of what these ponytails look like. And you can see here in all these strands, they were just free flowing so nicely. Here is Miku without her ponytails, and in her feet are the left leg with 1 peg, and in the right leg are the 2 pegs. And here is Miku with both ponytails on, and she was like a free weight in my hands. She was just a big figure, and you could see in the comparison of my hand that she was just huge. And there's a upskirt view of what she looks like, and a quick rotation all the way around to see what Miku looks like, and a little bit of detail. And I'm going to put on their base and give a review on what she looks like from top to bottom for the front view. So I noticed in the top that her hair ties were a black and pink tint, which was a nice color. And I couldn't get over the fact that these um, ponytails were just detailed very nicely. And down in the tips of her hair were actually transparent color, and it had a good touch to the figure. In the mini skirt here, it's black, and actually closer look to it, there's in each fold was a word that said parameter, and that was a good touch to the uniform. So I'm going to spin her 180 degrees slowly to see more detail. You can see in her sleeves on her arms that it's actually a black to a transparent color, and on the sleeves were a bit more detail, and that's an added bonus too. So on the top again, we're going to see lots of creases in her hair, simple folds in her uniform that add detail, and more of the word parameter around on her miniskirt that went all the way around. Um, on her stockings were a good um, small detail of what it looks like, and the soles of her feet were actually a greenish color compared to her hair. So one more 180-degree rotation back to the front, and I'll show you um, pretty much the size of a 1/4 scale compared to a 1 7 scale. And you could see right now that this figure is just big, and these 1 7 scales are only hitting up to her, probably her waist or hips, and I think it's a great figure to have. So the things that I had problems with when I was unboxing this was that her hair, trying to put her hair into her head was a bit of a hassle because you have to firmly put them in. So watch out for that if you get this figure. Also, it's kind of hard to put her onto the base too, so you have to be firm with her there too. I'm a little disappointed that the base is white and not the same color of, like, the same palette as Miku, and that's kind of disappointing. When you get this figure, you're gonna see that you're gonna need a little more room for a 1/4 scale. But hey, if you're a big Miku fan and you love who Miku is, getting this 1/4 is, I mean, it's a great figure. So yeah, I've this figure is just awesome. If you want to see more of these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe. More videos to come, and hopefully, if you do get this figure, you'll have a blast just like I did.